Albuterol, the most commonly prescribed drug for asthma. Did you know that it's less effective for 67% of Puerto Ricans and 47% of African Americans? This means that if you or someone you know is part of this demographic group and you have an asthma attack, this may not save your life. And unfortunately, there are many examples of commonly prescribed pharmaceuticals that either have less efficacy or negative side effects simply based upon a person's race or ethnicity. One way to ensure that every drug works the same for as many people as possible is to test it on a diverse group of people. But while the US population is 40% racial and ethnic minority and growing, only about 2% of clinical trial participants come from these groups. Drug companies spend over $2 billion to get their drug to market. And the FDA has recently announced that pharmaceutical companies that do not diversify their clinical trials stand the chance of the drug not being approved. Hi, my name is Del Smith, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of Acclinate, a trusted digital health company integrating culture and technology to source diverse participants for clinical trials. I come to you with nearly 20 years experience in healthcare and IT, as well as a PhD in management and MIS. My co-founder, Tiffany Whitlow, has nearly 15 years experience in healthcare marketing and community engagement. Now, the current industry approach to clinical trial recruitment is ineffective. It goes something like this. Hi, you don't know me, but would you like to take part in a clinical trial? For most people, they'd say, I'm not sure. And for communities of color, they'd say no. Well, Acclinate is disrupting this approach by becoming the trusted source for educating and engaging communities of color to take control of their health. As a result, we're building the largest and most diverse database of willing participants for clinical trials. And our EDIT platform, which is HIPAA compliant, uses machine learning and predictive analytics to match our community members with the relevant clinical trial. The clinical trial recruitment market is a $10 billion industry. By licensing our platform, biopharmaceutical companies, contract research organizations, and academic medical centers realize the benefit of more diversity in their trials while also reducing costs and recruitment time. But for me, this is personal. When I was younger, my mom passed away from tuberculosis. I went looking for my biological father after that, only to find out that he and every single male on his side of the family passed away from cancer before the age of 50. Now, all of a sudden, it became imperative for me to have a better understanding for my health, not just for me, but for my sons as well. In fact, I believe so much in our mission that I recently stepped down from my tenured position as Dean of a business school to focus on growing Acclinate full time. Now, the current world of health inequalities and clinical trial diversity has been a tailwind for Acclinate. In fact, over the past 6 months, we've grown our community by over 300%. We've closed over $700,000 in revenue with another $1.2 million in the pipeline. And if you're like us and you have a passion for ensuring that communities of color are adequately represented in clinical trials, we ask that you connect with us. Thank you.